There are 6 primary rules to follow to ensure a proper healing with a piercing. Don't listen to your friends or the internet. If you have any questions, consult with us first. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Do not touch it. Touching your piercing is the #1 cause of issues that we see. Keep it dry. Keep it clean. The best way to keep it clean, don't touch it. Touching your jewelry is the #1 issue we see with piercings. You touch iPads, doorknobs, keyboards, and toilets. All those things have germs. All those germs get stuck to your fingerprint, and just like if you leave smudges on your phone or on glass, in that smudge, that's where all the germs that you picked up from the last time you washed your hands gets deposited. So if you touch your jewelry, all those germs got left onto the jewelry, and as you move around, the jewelry wiggles, and that's where the infectious material can get pulled in to the fresh wound. The best thing to do is to wash your jewelry, remove the oils, which will also remove the germs and infectious material. Use a dime-sized amount of Dr. Bronner's in the palm of your hand. Use distilled water to create a good lather and create big suds. The bigger the suds, the better. That lets you know the concentrated soap is diluted enough. You have suds all over your hands and all over your fingers, which means your fingers are now clean. Use your finger with the suds to apply the soap to the area that you had touched. Rinse the area with distilled water or a saline mist, and that will get the suds off of your jewelry. If you clean your piercing once or twice a month, that's cool. If you clean it less, that's fantastic. You're doing such a great job at not touching your piercing. But if you clean the piercing 3 times, 4 times, or more than that a month, you're touching it too much, which means you're cleaning it too much, which will take longer to heal and makes the piercing more prone to scarring and also infection. Keeping your piercing dry is very important and may seem very difficult. There's a very simple solution, 3M NextCare Tegaderm. It's a waterproof bandage that you often see covering tattoos. So if you've gotten a tattoo or a friend has a tattoo and it had a clear looking saran wrap covering over it that you left on for a few days, that was most likely Tegaderm. What it does is it quarantines the area from the rest of the world and protects it and allows it to heal naturally. This is what you want to use to heal your piercings. When applying the Tegaderm, apply the corners first, do the corner to corner, then do opposite corner to corner, and then tap the edges around. Once the edges are all sealed down, that should create a waterproof seal, and it should be safe for showering. Once the edges of the bandage come up, it is no longer waterproof and you need to put on a new bandage. If you put a bandage on properly, one bandage, well, it should last you 5 to 10 days. After the edges come up, reapply it, and it should keep the piercings covered the entire healing process. So don't stop using it. If you put them on properly and all the edges are sealed down, it is considered swimming safe, so you can go swimming with your new piercing. Another thing you can do to help your body heal is to stay in good health. Eat well, sleep well, and take a multivitamin. The healthier you are, the healthier your piercing is. The faster your piercing heals, the less chance there is for scarring or infection. It is very important for you to follow up with your piercer. The initial jewelry you are leaving with is a little bit long to accommodate for swelling. Once the swelling resides, that post can be too long and can be problematic for the healing process. We ask that you follow up with us virtually first, take clear and focused photos of the front, of the side where you see both front and back of the jewelry, and the back of the jewelry. The trick is not to fold your piercing over, pinch to zoom so it's clear and in focus. Email that over to us and we'll let you know how it's doing. Surface anchors, septums, bridge, and eyebrow piercings should follow up with photos 2 to 3 weeks after initial piercings. Remember, these are done virtually. Excessive length on the joy can be problematic after initial swelling. You must follow up with the piercer as instructed. Not following up with us can cause irritation and migration outside of our control. This will void our guarantee. Sleeping on the piercing can be also problematic, so try not to. Using a body pillow either between your legs or behind your knees can help keep you off your piercing, which will make it heal a whole lot better.